3. Hey everybody, Gabe Glassman with FOX54 News, reporting to you live in Scottsboro, Alabama, where a very serious situation has unfolded since the very early hours of this morning. I don't know if you can hear, but there is a helicopter floating above ahead. This is because this is still an active investigation and an ongoing manhunt, including multiple agencies for an officer-involved shooting here in Scottsboro. I wanted to come on live and kind of give you all the details we know to this point, because it is very, fluctuating. It's an ongoing situation. I'm not sure if you can see it, but way down there is where it looks like Jackson County, Scottsboro Police, Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, several others have set up their staging site. But let's give you what we know at this point in time. Around 1 this morning, officers responded to a domestic incident on Ruth Street in Scottsboro, and it led to a chase. Suspect fled and a pursuit ensued, and it did end at US 72 Highway and County Park Road. That intersection is just over there. Now that road is still blocked at this time, and from when we were able to drive by that scene, there is an active investigation ongoing. But at that time early this morning, the suspect exited the vehicle and began firing shots, and at least one of those shots did strike an officer. The officer has been transported to Huntsville Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. We have not been provided with an update of their condition at this time. A multi-agency manhunt has continued for several hours now, and the suspect has been identified as Daniel Victor McCarn. He's 29, from Huntsville. He's described as, per the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, he's being described as a white male, 5'10", 170 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. That is the description of the suspect. Aaliyah is providing to us at this time. Again, we are going live here at around 2 o'clock. Multiple agencies are on site here, like I said, including the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, including Aaliyah State Bureau of Investigations, the FBI, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, of Explosives, and multiple other agencies are assisting in this manhunt. And right now, if you have any information, whether in regards to where the suspect's whereabouts are or any information on the suspect, you are asked to call 911, contact your local law enforcement. Now, you guys may have had a phone notification go through, and it was a blue alert. Now, what is a blue alert? We haven't, for those who may not know, that was issued around 12:15 this afternoon. I want to give you Aaliyah's description of what a blue alert is. In their words, quote, "Peace officer is missing, injured, or killed, and at-large suspect is believed to be a serious threat to the public." That does align with what has happened. A peace officer was hurt, and it was an officer-involved shooting, and there is still an active investigation and an active multi-agency manhunt here. Again, for those who are just tuning in, Gabe Glassman with you from Scottsboro. We are following an active investigation. An officer-involved shooting happened in the early morning hours today in Scottsboro, and a suspect is still being described as armed and dangerous. I will repeat kind of the information I gave here. It happened around 1 a.m. this morning. And officers responded to a domestic incident on Ruth Street in Scottsboro, and suspects fled, and the pursuit ended near US 72 and County Park Road. That's where we are. We're very close to where that scene is. It's just over there, and in the background you can see there is a bit of a staging area. There's lots of law enforcement here from the state and local law enforcement. Even Jackson County Sheriff's Office is out here too. The suspect is named as Daniel Victor McCarn. He's 29, from Huntsville, white male, 5'10", 170 pounds, brown hair and brown hairs. McCarn exited the vehicle. McCarn fled the scene, which was originally a domestic incident on Ruth Street in Scottsboro. A pursuit ended near that intersection. McLaurin exited the vehicle, started firing shots, and at least one of those shots did end up striking an officer. That officer was transported to Huntsville Hospital, and they are being treated with non-life-threatening injuries. Again, we have not been updated on their condition at this time. A multi-agency manhunt still continues into this hour. Multiple agencies are still on site: Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, State Bureau of Investigations, FBI, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. If you have any information, you are asked to call 911. You may have heard that. Locally here in Scottsboro, several businesses have closed or delayed their openings. We were updating with you on FOX54.com about a lot of those businesses, and kind of what's happening there. You can check out FOX54.com. We have an article on our homepage right now. You can check that out as we learn more updates. FOX54 will be providing them as they come in. We are hoping to get an update from the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. We're hoping to get an update at some point within the next few hours, but we haven't been told any updates are coming. But we will be providing. So make sure you have your notifications on. Stay tuned to FOX54 News. We have a show tonight at 9, FOX54.com and FOX54 Plus. But for now, Gabe Glassman reporting live from Scottsboro, Alabama. FOX54 News.